Trump returns to campaign rallies, draws thousands to small South Carolina city ahead of July 4. Former President Donald Trump returned to the campaign trail on Saturday, attracting a large crowd in a small South Carolina city as part of his efforts leading up to the July 4th holiday. Speaking on Main Street to thousands of hard-working South Carolina patriots who value God, family, and country, Trump expressed his enthusiasm for kicking off the 4th of July weekend in such a spirited atmosphere. The exact number of attendees in downtown Pickens, with a population of around 3,400 residents, was not immediately clear. However, law enforcement officials estimated that approximately 15,000 people had gathered by 11 a.m., 2 hours before Trump's speech. The conservative upstate region of South Carolina, known for its Republican leanings, is a popular destination for GOP candidates seeking support for the state's influential presidential primary. In recent months, several contenders, including Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, former Vice President Mike Pence, biotech entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, former Governor Nikki Haley, and Senator Tim Scott, have held events in the upstate. However, none of them garnered a crowd as large as Trump's, effectively dominating the quintessential southern downtown of Pickens. In contrast to his previous campaigns in 2016 and 2020, which drew massive crowds across various states, Trump's 2024 campaign has taken a different approach. Instead of addressing voters in large venues like gymnasiums or airplane hangars, he held his first South Carolina campaign event earlier this year inside the State House in Columbia. The event was an invitation-only gathering in an ornate lobby between the House and Senate chambers, where he introduced his state leadership team. In other states, Trump has focused on smaller-scale events, such as speeches before state party organizations, as he seeks to strengthen his support among delegates and local officials. The recent rally in Pickens was only Trump's second large-scale event of the 2024 campaign. In March, he held a rally in Waco, Texas, where he criticized the prosecutors investigating him on hush money charges, for which he was later indicted, and confidently predicted his eventual vindication. However, a planned outdoor rally in Iowa in May had to be canceled due to tornado warnings. Although these rallies are expensive to organize, Trump has continued to raise millions in fundraising. This is particularly noteworthy given his ongoing legal challenges, including a New York indictment and federal charges related to the retention of classified documents after leaving the White House. According to senior Trump aide Chris LaChivita, the rallies cost around $500,000 each, as revealed in an interview on the conservative Ruthless podcast last month. In addition to the rallies, Trump's campaign has emphasized unannounced visits to restaurants, such as a popular cheesesteak restaurant in Philadelphia and a famous Cuban eatery in Miami, to showcase his enduring appeal among supporters despite facing multiple legal battles. Despite a growing field of Republican candidates, Trump's campaign has highlighted polls indicating a significant lead over his rivals. This is remarkable considering his relatively less intensive campaign schedule compared to many other contenders. Trump has also given numerous media interviews and participated in several multi-candidate events during the primary season. For instance, he attended the recent Moms for Liberty gathering in Philadelphia. Nevertheless, the opportunity to see the former president in person attracted thousands of people from across the Southeast to Saturday's rally. Attendees began lining up the night before, with some traveling from as far as Florida. Supporters like Greg Presley and his wife, Robin, who drove over 3 hours from eastern Tennessee, expressed their unwavering support for Trump, considering him the best president in history. Similarly, Shelley Fox from Spartanburg, a Trump supporter since his 2016 run, stated that she did not even consider other candidates for the upcoming election. When asked what she would do if forced to consider another hopeful, she confidently stated, "I'd write him in without a question." Trump's return to campaign rallies signals his determination to remain a prominent figure in American politics. Despite the changes in his campaign approach for the 2024 election, he continues to captivate and mobilize his supporters. The sizable turnout in small-town Pickens, South Carolina, demonstrates the enduring enthusiasm and loyalty of his base. As the Republican primary season unfolds, Trump's campaign strategists point to his consistent lead in the polls, showcasing his strong position among potential contenders. While his campaign schedule may be less rigorous than his competitors', Trump's frequent media appearances and participation in key events maintain his visibility and influence within the Republican Party. Furthermore, the financial aspects of Trump's campaign cannot be overlooked. Although the rallies come at a significant cost, his fundraising efforts have been successful, even amid ongoing legal challenges. Trump's ability to attract substantial financial support is a testament to his enduring appeal among donors and supporters alike. In addition to the rallies, Trump's campaign has strategically included impromptu visits to popular restaurants, leveraging his ability to connect with everyday Americans. These surprise appearances aim to highlight Trump's relatability and maintain his strong rapport with his supporters, despite the legal hurdles he faces. As the campaign progresses, the 2024 election promises to be an intriguing contest within the Republican Party. With a crowded field of contenders vying for the nomination, Trump's unique appeal and dedicated base continue to set him apart. His ability to draw thousands to campaign rallies, even in a small city like Pickens, underscores his significant influence and enduring popularity among his supporters. Overall, Trump's return to the campaign trail, marked by large-scale rallies and enthusiastic crowds, demonstrates his determination to remain a key player in American politics. His continued engagement and fervent support from his base position him as a formidable contender in the 2024 election, shaping the landscape of the Republican primary race and potentially influencing the broader political landscape in the years to come.